In the previous video, we have discussed about the demo of Todo App, flow diagram, and model view controller. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to set up a project for Todo application. We will start with system requirement. Then I will show you how to install all the basic packages for a Todo application in Windows 11. And I will show you how to connect database with Laravel package. The system requirements are Windows 11, VS Code, VS Code extensions like Laravel Snippet and Laravel Artisan, then XAMPP version 3.3.0, Composer 2.8.3, Laravel Framework 5.8.5, PostgreSQL 14.15. So you can use any version, but this is a version that I have used in my video. If you use the same version, you won't get any issues. You will get the exact result. Next, installation of packages in Windows 11. First, we have to install XAMPP. When you install XAMPP, it will install PHP and Apache server in your system. Then you have to install Composer. Through Composer, we can install Laravel packages in your system. Then finally, you have to install PostgreSQL. First, XAMPP installation. Go to the official website of XAMPP. Then you can see the recent version of XAMPP. Just download and install it. After installation of XAMPP, open XAMPP control panel. Then you have to select Apache and MySQL services. Then click on Start button. There is a Start button here. So you have to start the action. If you are using PostgreSQL, then there is no need to tick MySQL. Next, download Composer from official website. This is a link for Composer setup.exe. After downloading, you have install the composer.exe file. Next, you have to install Composer. Go to official website of Composer. Here you can find the Composer setup.exe. During the installation, it will ask you to select the developer mode. Developer mode. Do not select developer mode. Just click on next. Then it will ask you the location of PHP file. So this is very, very important. The location should be inside the XAMPP file. There is a XAMPP folder which you have installed previously. Inside that folder, you have to identify bin PHP, PHP 7.4.0 folder. It may be any recent version. So inside that, you have to select php.exe file. Then click on next. Actually, during the installation, the composer will automatically find PHP location. Suppose if you have installed 2 or 3 different version of PHP in your system, then you have to choose this manually. During the installation, it will ask you to select proxy server. Do not select proxy server. Just click on next. Download the latest version of PostgreSQL. But in my application, I have used Postgres 14.15. Just click on this button for Windows version. So just download and install it. During the installation, it will ask you to select some component. Select all the components, then click on next. During the installation, it will ask you the password. So this is very, very important. So you have to remember this password every time when you connect your database with application, you have to enter this password. Even while opening the database, it will ask you this password. Then you have to specify the port number. Here we are specifying 5432 or 5433. So whatever the number you are giving here, you have to use while connecting the database. So you have to remember 2 things, password and port number. Next, I will show you how to set up the project for Todo application. First, you have to execute this command. composer global require Laravel install. This will execute the composer inside the folder. Then you have to execute Laravel new to-do app. It will create a folder in the name of to-do app and install Laravel package inside this folder. It will place all the required folder and files for to-do application. Then go to inside this to-do app folder by using this command cd to-do app. Then inside this folder, execute the command php artisan serve. So this will enable the local server like this. So let me show you how to do this in VS Code. Create a new folder in your system, make it as to-do app, then open this folder in VS Code. Go to File, select Open Folder, select to-do application, then go to Terminal, select New Terminal, then type Composer Global Require Laravel installer. This will install Composer inside the to-do application. Select any one of this application. Here I am selecting 4. So this will install Composer package inside the to-do application. Then type Laravel new to-do app. This will install Laravel package. Select none. Select PHP unit type 1. No for Git repository. So this will install the Laravel package inside the to-do app folder. It takes around 5 to 10 minutes depending upon your internet speed. After installation, you can see a window like this: create migration table, create user table, application ready in to-do app. Then there are two commands: type cd to-do app, that will go inside the to-do app application. Then you have to type php artisan. So I'm going to type cd to do app. Then it will go inside that folder. Then type php artisan serve. It will list the local host. Click on that local host. Now you can see the Laravel front end page. So this is how you can install Laravel packages in Windows. Now your project is ready for running the application. Next, DB connection. You have to give these details in .env file. DB connection PGSQL. This is fixed for PostgreSQL. So whenever you use PostgreSQL, then the DB connection name is PGSQL. DB host, you can give any number. Here we used 127.0.0.1. Then port number 5433. So this is the port number which you have used during the installation. Then DB database to do app. You can give any name, but you have to use the same name while creating the database in PostgreSQL. Then username, by default username for PostgreSQL, Postgres. If you want to create new user, you can create new user and you can give that name here. Then password, during the installation, there is a password. You have to repeat that password. After giving all these details, you have to save the .env file. After saving that, you have to execute this command, php artisan migrate. So this will connect the database with your Laravel application. Then execute php artisan serve. So this will open a page like this. Now your PostgreSQL database connected to your Laravel application. If there is uh, any error, then you can't see this page. Let me show you how to do this in VS Code. Open .env file. Here, I'm going to change these parameter and command all these lines. Here, DB connection, PGSQL, host same, DB port 5433, then database name, Todo App, which is similar to the database name, then Postgres username, password, SANA. Now open pgadmin. Here, I'm going to create a database in the name of Todo App 1. Here you can see there are four databases. I'm going to create a database, username Postgres, name of the database Todo App, which is similar to line 27. Click on save. It will create a database Todo App 1. Now type PHP artisan migrate. Now you can see create user table, catchy table, join tables, migration tables are created in PostgreSQL. Type PHP artisan serve. Now you can see the Laravel homepage. It shows that your database connected with Laravel. If there is any error, then there is an issue. Now go back to pgadmin 4. Now you can see all these tables, user tables, migration tables inside your database. Here, select user table, right click, select view edit data all rows. Here you can see all the columns are created in database.